Elliot Barnett from My Core Insights. I want to talk to you today about the concept of a response cycle. A response cycle represents the habitual patterns that we follow in our lives. It was one of the main discoveries in the research studies that empowered the creation of mental fitness training. I do a separate talk on how your overall psychological structure was created over time and mostly on your behalf. What I discuss in that talk is that who you are is made up of a combination of your memories, or what we refer to in mental fitness training as response patterns, and your mental core, which represents the essence of who you are. Much like your physical core is the center of your physical strength, stability, and balance, your mental core is the center of your mental strength, stability, and balance. But your mental core and memories are created through your life experiences, most of which you weren't really mindfully aware of or fully present for. Think about this for a moment. How many events have you had in your life? Countless. How many do you remember right now? A tiny fraction. But all of it, every single event was recorded by your subconscious and drives how you show up and respond to your life. You then want to create personal and professional success, but don't know yourself as well as you need to or think you do in order to make that happen. The clinical term for that is the introspection delusion or illusion, depending on the study that you are looking at. So what are response cycles, and how does all of what I just explained impact you? Well, I have some bad news. You don't choose your thoughts. If you could choose your thoughts, you'd have to have the thought before you had the thought. They just kind of show up from your subconscious and can be very random at times. The thoughts and emotions are influenced by the state of your body, or what we refer to as your response state. Response state can influence what we think of as our mood. We all know our thoughts and emotions are very different given the moods that we are in at any given time. The quality of those thoughts and emotions are also influenced by the quality and health of your mental core. A healthy mental core produces healthy thoughts and emotions. An unhealthy mental core produces unhealthy thoughts and emotions. You can think of your mental core as filtering what shows up from your subconscious. But the number one job of your subconscious is to protect you. So it wants to prepare you to respond to situations as you have before by providing context. So the thoughts and emotions that show up are paired with the situation to retrieve your memory, asking, last time we felt like this and thought this, what happened next? It then retrieves the response pattern or memory. This is referred to as an associative memory lookup. Your subconscious is looking up memories based on associations that it has to build from. You are then primed to respond as you have before. Wash, rinse, repeat. These are the cycles of patterns we follow in our lives and what we get after in mental fitness training. There are three main parts in improving this situation. First is to get more in tune with your own physiology, or your response state. Second is to focus on the language using various categories and associations. That's referred to as the language association system, and what we build throughout mental fitness training. Lastly, you learn to mindfully intervene and disrupt those patterns, leveraging the strategies you've learned in the first two steps, so that over time you replace the negative associations with positive ones. You are more aware of your own physiology at any given time, or your response state, and can influence it towards the positive. You are more aware of the language you use, which influences your mindset in any given moment. And you have focused on what you can control in your life, how you prepare to respond, and how you actually respond. Over time, you train your subconscious to serve more positive thoughts and emotions and retrieve more positive associations, resulting in more positive priming effects, resulting in more positive responses to your life. This is the ultimate success in mental fitness training. Optimal mental fitness and living your optimal life. I'm here to help. Reach out anytime.